Hi, I'm Doug Kaplicky at East Valley Middle School in the Spokane Valley. And I'm going to do the Fast Five on the disciplinary program that we run that has a positive culture and a tiered interventions. With that, item number one is kind of a disciplined mindset and celebrating success. We have a program called the PACT program, and that PACT program is positive action of night students. That is kind of a reverse discipline program that we really enjoy. Secondly, we do a student of the month, and that student of the month, we highlight character and academic. And with that also being said, we have an opportunity to invite several parents each month. And then finally, we do a kudo card that a lot of schools are doing throughout the area, but it really allows us celebrating success and giving an opportunity for kids. Number two, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Relationships are number one in every aspect of a school setting. I think it's really important, and I've been a longtime baseball guy, and I always believe in being strong up the middle. I think it's really important from that standpoint that we incorporate the key staff members, and whether it's a disciplinary team, a climate team, an assessment team, I think it's very important that we get those key players up the middle like we talked about in baseball. Who are your team leaders? Who are the leaders that you continue to go to? Do we write them a quick card? Do we say thank you often? How are those things? And finally, can your students articulate the vision? Can they articulate what they need, and can they articulate what the school is trying to accomplish? Number three, we have an approach called a Foursquare model for restorative practices. And with the new laws and different things with restorative justice, we've come up with a system that is Foursquare from the standpoint of asking, liking, and taking. The final piece of that Foursquare is the decision-making process. How can we incorporate the parent, the student, the staff, and administration to come up with the success for those frequent flyers? How do we continue to communicate with the families and team with them throughout the year? Item number four, the lost art of overcommunication. That lost art continues every day. Oftentimes, as administrators get busy throughout the day, we've come up with a theory called the 3-4-6 theory. Kind of, again, talking about strong up the middle with baseball, 6-4-3. But what we've come up with is if we don't make a phone call at 3 or 4, we can end up on the 6 o'clock news or being Facebook famous for all the wrong reasons. I think it's crucial for us to team with families and understand staying extra time and making sure that we make that phone call with the family to understand what we can do to better support their child. Item number five, 2 ears and 1 mouth. I think it's crucial to always hear both sides of what is happening, whether it's staff to student, or possibly student to student, or even listening to the family. There are different dynamics in every home. And what we like to call is sometimes the map to the mothership. How do we better understand what's happening in mom's life, dad's life, and all the things that are going on that child might be going through? We think it's important to know where they live and how we can better support them. And also with that, I think it's really crucial to understand how we unpack their backpack. Each kid comes in with a very full backpack of trauma and some things that are happening. And by the time they get into older or even younger grades, it's really important to unpack that backpack for those kids. It is our students and it's our journey.